In the wake of World War III, the world stands on the brink of a humanitarian catastrophe, the refugee crisis. Millions of people displaced by the ravages of war flee their homes in search of safety and security, only to find themselves thrust into a world of uncertainty and hardship. The refugee crisis begins with a whisper, as the first rumblings of conflict echo across the globe. But as the war escalates and entire regions are engulfed in violence and chaos, whispers turn to cries of despair and millions are forced to flee for their lives. For years, the world has watched in horror as conflicts flare up and populations are uprooted from their homes, their lives torn apart by the merciless machinery of war. Now, as the toll of World War III mounts and entire cities lie in ruins, the scale of the refugee crisis becomes impossible to ignore. As displaced populations pour across borders in search of safety, they are met with a world ill-prepared to handle the influx of refugees. Overcrowded camps spring up overnight, makeshift shelters providing little respite from the elements or the trauma of displacement. Humanitarian organizations strain to provide aid and support to those in need, but resources are stretched thin, and the needs of the displaced often outstrip their capacity to help. Yet amidst the chaos and despair, there are glimmers of hope. Acts of kindness and compassion abound as individuals from all walks of life come together to support one another in the face of overwhelming odds. Communities open their doors to those in need, offering shelter, food, and a sense of belonging to the displaced masses. But as the refugee crisis deepens and the toll of war continues to mount, the true cost of conflict becomes painfully apparent. Families are torn apart, lives are lost, and entire generations are robbed of their future as they struggle to rebuild their lives amidst the rubble of war-torn cities. Yet amidst the darkness, there are glimmers of hope. For in the crucible of conflict, amidst the chaos and uncertainty of war, the human spirit remains unbroken. Though the road ahead may be long and fraught with peril, there is still hope for a future where the lessons of the past are not forgotten, and where the bonds of solidarity and compassion pave the way towards a brighter tomorrow.